What's up YouTube, DwkVideos. I make military content, put it on the internet for you to enjoy. If you want, my social media links are in the description down below, along with my Instagram, where you can call me handsome, charmy, funny, witty, what have you. Boost my ego, because I haven't felt good since I moved out and my stepdad's stuff. Anyway, if you guys don't know, there's some military beef. Beef, 93% lean, which means it's okay to add into your daily diet. So if you guys don't know, the mega military live streams, right, used to happen. And if you guys remember, for a short period of time, NavaTheBeast used to be part of that. So although I don't know Nava too personally, I feel like I know him enough to critique an opinion on it from a third perspective while he's beefing with someone else. So if you guys don't know, Kyle Gott, huge Air Force YouTuber, did a video with Nava. Nava gained traction, then Nava became this huge Marine YouTuber, and then he gave a shout out to this other guy, and now this other guy is basically coming at Nava with the video says that he's exposing him. Which I am all for roasting, because you guys know me and JT, we're still friends, and I make roast videos on him all the time. However, that's still my buddy, and like I still acknowledge, like, without me and him doing collabs way back in the day, I probably wouldn't have any sort of following. So it's kind of weird that I'm pretty sure this is a serious video. I haven't watched too far through it. I watched like 30, 40 seconds into it on a live stream, and then I told my live chat, I'm like, whoa, 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 this is too good. This is juicy. We're gonna actually do a video to this. So today we're gonna be reacting to, giving my opinion on the NavaTheBeast versus the Reservist. I'm pretty sure he's a reservist. It's a reservist YouTuber, to give you like a perspective of like active duty versus reserve and why they're beefing. And I guess I'm just like a good third party, because either of them can hate me and it doesn't bother me. God damn it, I want social acceptance so goddamn.
Hey fuckers, Young right here. Alright, so today's video is gonna be very serious. Alright, this is not gonna be a hate video. This is just gonna be me spitting straight facts. Alright?
Straight facts.
Believe what you wanna believe, and
Straight
if you don't
fact,
agree with me,
dog.
doesn't follow me, I don't really care. Okay, I'd rather have educated people on my channel. But I know there's gonna be narrow-minded and ignorant people out there.
He's
but
calling you
hear
guys
me out
sheep
first,
off the
alright?
bat.
Just give me a chance to explain to you how I feel about this, okay?
Yeah, you little sheep. You little like-minded sheep. Wake up! Wake up! Oh god, we're only like seconds into the video.
Like I said in the beginning, this is not a hate video, but I do have my own gripes about NavaTheBeast, and I will explain right now. I used to like you, bro. I will give you that out there. I found you when you were at about 20,000
like, come on, he's
subscribers.
A likable
okay,
guy.
That's how far
I don't like his fans as much.
I've known you,
you know.
for, okay,
but
or
Nava's a likable guy.
Okay, and I also understand that he wants to, you know, have his own business and all that. But the only problem that I have is that using the name of the military for his business agenda or clickbait on YouTube. For example, the $500,000 Rolls Royce has nothing to do with the Army or the Navy. You know, he's using the military as a way to get views, and that's how I feel. And none of the videos,
to be honest, like that's every military YouTuber.
The first topic that I want to go over is the reality, okay, of the military in general, okay? Something that is seldom talked about, in my opinion, on most military channels and with channels like Nava, that's super huge. Because he makes the military look like this happy place, which is not. It's serious business. Okay, but hear me out. Do you have any idea? Do any of you guys have any idea, including NavaTheBeast, about the political climate that the U.S. is involved in?
Let me pause it. So, he probably doesn't understand, because reservists only work like 2 days out of the month. However, being in the military is a happy place. People are walking around happy. We're enjoying our lives. People aren't just walking around like this all day, just pissed. Like, you can enjoy your life and work in the military, man. Like, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, why are you doing it? We're a volunteer service. Completely volunteer. We have 0 draftees in our military now that that Army guy retired. That just comes down, and it said political climate, so yeah, even if you take in perspective of like things going around the world, there's times to be serious and times to play around. Like, if he's like actually at work and he's involved in like some wartime planning, then yeah, it's serious. But if he's at work and, you know, him and his buddies are just like doing working parties of like lifting stuff up, bringing it over there, what's the harm in having fun with your friends? I mean, benefit of the doubt, I'm pretty sure this guy's a reservist, so he hasn't like experienced the military. Maybe he's deployed, but like the military stateside is just, you're with your buddies, some like-minded people around the same age, and you guys are just enjoying life, getting the work done, and going home. But
not just within the US, but overseas. But you still want to instill this false motivation of joining the military versus teaching them how to be self-sufficient, independent, and strong, that they don't need anybody else to go through life. Instead, they rely on people like us and you for motivation. Their whole lives is consisted of his motivation, maybe even mine, which is a bad thing. You can't rely on people's motivation. You have to be self-sufficient and be independent on this. It's your life. You have to be independent. And with all this false info about the military, it's not this cookie cutter bullcrap, you know, balls to the walls, motivation, and work hard and you'll get there. The reason why I bring this up is because, so there's something in a sociological, research-based standpoint called...
I also am not a huge fan of like the forced YouTube motivation, but to be fair, like every fitness YouTuber does that. Like every fitness YouTuber does that. Come on guys, let's go grind! Wake up, get it! Like I'm not a huge fan of that either. I say that all the time on my channel. However, like, why... Seems like a weird thing to like be as passionate about.
So let's go over conflict.
Like I just make fun of it, but you seem pissed.
That society is based on primarily competing groups, right? So it keeps, basically they use a social threat way of defining things to keep a certain group in the same category and have laws or restrictions or even brainwashing techniques to keep them in a specific place in society.
To dumb this down for you guys, I'm gonna mute the audio coming in. To dumb this down, he's basically calling you sheep, and then Nava is like this mastermind manipulating you guys to feed into his, you know, ideals, make him bigger, and then you guys stay the same.
It's gonna go away. And a lot of you guys are young, I get it, but you can't rely on that. And that's what he's trying to instill in you. That's why I have a big problem with it. All you care about is the whole perspective of being rich and being a businessman and instilling motivation for these kids in order for you to have personal gain. Look at the definition of corruption. Basically screwing other people over for personal gains. And that's how I see it. And here he wants to write a book about himself, you know, like he's Chesty Puller or something. If you guys don't know who Chesty Puller, look him up. He's basically the most decorated Marine who saved a bunch of Marines, you know? And he wants to make a story about himself when there's more important historical Marines that went down in history. You know, I just have a problem with that because...
Pause. Okay, that's a dumb point. Now I'm not picking sides, but like, you're saying Nava can't write a book because people have done more than him? Literally everyone's done more than like YouTubers, and like every YouTuber in the top 20 has a book. Just don't buy the book. Like he doesn't have to write a book on someone else because someone else did something more important than him. You know, you're not in your English class and it's like write a story about yourself. Actually, Steve Jobs has achieved way more than I have as a 7th grade male, cis white. Damn it. So respectfully, teacher, I cannot write a book on myself due to the fact that Apple is thriving right now.
You can just tell your story. You can document this. This is why your YouTube channel is for. It's for you to tell your story. But why do you have to make money and sell this, all these things to your subscribers, knowing that they have a weakness that you can exploit and take advantage of it because they need motivation? Because unfortunately, a lot of these guys don't come from the families that we come from. You know, a lot of these guys don't have any guidance in life. A lot of these guys are having trouble in life. You know, so the only hope they have is watching people like you.
Yeah, if you guys want like free motivation, I'll tell you what, my channel, I'm all about the free.
Who need help. You're exploiting a weakness. You have to look at this from a sociological standpoint, research-based standpoint. You want to write a book, but at the same time, it's like you don't read books. You know, you don't understand like the society that we're in, the issues that that society is in. Let's take the gold mining era in the 1800s.
Insert the we live in a society meme.
Right? When people were coming here to mine gold in America, they were basically taught that, hey, if you are here to mine gold and you work hard and you work your butt off, you're gonna get rich, right? That's what they wanted them to think. That's what the people who were selling the tools to mine gold were thinking, because it gave them profit. The people who got rich in that time frame in our history were not the people mining gold. It was the people who were selling the tools to mine gold. My analogy here is people want to get fit. They want to work out. Why not just make a bunch of videos about working out instead of selling products and workout advice? They're like the people who were the workers mining gold while the people were selling the tools.
That's like saying personal trainers.
In this case, you were selling supplements and workout advice and whatnot to people who need the advice. It just like
hold on, let me pause it. Everything fitness, workout related, you can find online for free. Do I think cookie cutter workout programs should be sold? No. I said I'm against this in tons of videos. So you and me, we have something in common here. Nava, you should not sell cookie cutter programs for profit. If you were to take the time and actually, you know, one-on-one talk to each client that is buying this and make a program tailored to them, then yes, sell it, because that's you putting your money in. However, if it's just a cookie cut program and saying, oh, well, this is the prep workout, boy, you can Google any workout you want, just put it on Excel, and there you guys go. So, should people sell cookie cut workout programs? No, but the people who are buying it should have done more education. Could they be cheap? Sure. Is it practical? No. So, like, I understand where you're coming from on this point. I agree with you partially. However, also, just general workout stuff, you don't have to buy it, man. The internet is free. And you know what? There's this other YouTuber named DwkVideos, and he's made push-up, sit-up, like run. He has all sorts of fitness stuff on his channel. You should check him out.
Needing to mine gold and make money to support their family, and also need help, just like how the people need help to join the Marine Corps and thinking that would be a better life for them, just like how the miners thought mining gold would be a better life for them. But little did they know, the safety regulations were not there. A lot of miners were freaking dying. They were being worked to death. They're being blasted by dynamite. They're freaking dying from the mine collapses. Just how, like, if they were to join the freaking military, is nothing like they expected. I mean, bro, I got friends in the military thinking that I'll get a better life and end up wanting to clock themselves out, and some freaking people do clock themselves out because they thought the military was something for them, because they fell for this false motivation bull crap that they see online. And I actually have police come to me saying, yeah, I felt fucking lied to because all the crap that I was seeing online, you know, from NavaTheBeast, low-key, this isn't really it. So you think you're being a good influence, but reality is you're not. You're leading these people to believe in a reality that's not there. A true leader would look out for his or her Marines or his or her own people and wanting the best for them, instead of selling them these things to quote-unquote improve their lifestyle. You should have been a mentor, not a businessman. Because if you're going to be a businessman, you should have used other tactics and not use the military in the name of your business to sell your products, because all you're doing is screwing people over. Because guess what? The reality is that people die in this damn organization. People will die. One of my friends died. My other friend got blown the fuck up. But do you talk about this? Do you understand the political climate that the U.S. is involved in the Middle East, and even in South America and Africa? It's all over the place. It's not just this cookie cutter motivational bullcrap. It's the bigger picture than this motivation. It's a
pause it. So everyone understands when they're joining the military, we fight our country's war. That's what the military is. People understand that. There's also a military side, state side, where you're doing regular ass jobs where you can have fun with your friends. I don't think Nava's ever said war is fun. Nava's never said going down range in Iraq is fun. Nava works in New York, and he does a lot of like public affairs stuff. Like, I understand the comparison you're making, but it's a stretch, man. It's a stretch. He's not saying going down range outside the wire in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria is like fun and games. What? Oh God.
Bigger pictures than propaganda. This is all a sales tactics. You know how I know? My father's a businessman. He's a very successful businessman. And I see the exact thing that you're doing to the future of this country, except my dad was just doing to the people that didn't really matter for the future of this country, for not joining the military. They weren't gonna join the military. All these people, they're gonna join the military. And you know what? They're gonna go in and understand this is not what they wanted, and they're become freaking shitbags.
My father just scams people who don't matter.
Damn chain reaction. And that is not how I want the military to be. Maybe you don't know this. Nothing against admin Marines or whatever, right? But at the same time, stay in your lane. Don't be preaching about the military like you know what it is. I don't care if you're active duty. I don't even care if you're a freaking sergeant. I don't care. I've seen PFCs and Lance Corporals with a stack of ribbons. Combat action, Purple Heart. Those of you who are narrow-minded and only answer to infantry Marines, active duty, right? I'm just a pogue, I don't know anything better. I have infantry Marine buddies who will vouch for me and will spit some game and spit some knowledge on this topic.
This guy just said, unless you're an infantry guy, you can't have an opinion. Then just said, I have infantry friends. What the fuck? Holy shit. Alright. Woo!
Because I know I'm not the only one feeling this way. I know I'm not. No, this is for you, man. You see the frustration that you feel when people call you out like this, when JT Suits did, and now I'm calling you out. Just think about the frustration that people feel when they feel that they've been lied to and join the military. It's not just work hard, go get it, and you'll achieve it. It's not like that. You need a strategy, you need a plan. This is why people end up committing crimes. This is why people end up being shitbags, because none of the stuff that they're doing is working out, but because they're freaking listening to people like you, and they end up screwing up the whole career. It's not this cookie cutter bullcrap. There's a lot of freaking issues around the world. But at the end of the day, right? Stay hungry, stay humble, right? And I'm just a hater, and none of y'all will.
All right, that's the end of the video, you guys. I was with him for like 1 point. 1 point, don't sell cookie cutter programs. The other stuff is kind of nonsense. And he talked about staying in his lane, but I don't know, maybe he should stay in his lane. I'll see you guys.